And it really, really matters because this isn't about just saving the stones at Promontory Point. It's about saving the community that loves Promontory Point and has grown up there and thrived there for decades. And that's what this is all about.
Today, Promontory Point Conservancy and McLaren Engineering Group released the results of a condition study of Chicago's Promontory Point, concluding unequivocally that the iconic limestone block revetment currently in place along the principal shoreline is structurally sound, provides critical shoreline protection for the inland part and south lakefront, and may be easily redeveloped.
So I'm here standing in solidarity and in full support of the Promontory Point Conservancy, along with Senator Peters and Commissioner Lowry, and call on the city to listen to the community and let the community lead and make sure that Promontory Point is restored using natural limestone and not poured concrete. As I mentioned earlier, let's make sure that this process is transparent because there are reports that have been done over the last couple of years that state otherwise, other than what is in this statement today. And so let's keep our feet on the gas, hold elected officials accountable, but also more importantly, let's win for Promontory Point. Thank you.
But the point means a lot to me personally. Seeing the energy to do this, and it has led to me today, I introduced a resolution to save the point, to protect the point, to preserve the limestone, to preserve this community treasure.
As a lifelong Southsider, I really embrace that the point is a special place where bonds are made with individuals, where our Southside communities are brought together. It's free and available for all of us. It's free for our youth, our seniors, and all in between. Investing in our natural resources and parks is integral to creating stable and thriving and growing communities. I think it's so important when electeds at every level work together, bring whatever different resources we have for the common good. This is an example of us doing that as we work side by side with all of you.
The limestone revetment is the last remaining of its kind along Chicago's shoreline. This stepped limestone is a unique solution to the problem of erosion and forms a transitional link between the natural power of Lake Michigan and the built environment of the city. The loss of this final piece of revetment would complete the erasure of this resource, taking with it evidence of engineering history and the history of the city of Chicago.
I teared up a bit last spring at the meeting when the Park District approved landmarking the point, paving the way for the city to follow suit. When President Parks learned that our public agencies may again be putting forth plans that are more about demolition than repair and preservation, I was confused. Plans that are heavy-handed and closed-eared to local input seem to batter communities. President Parks urges our public agencies to be responsive to community priorities and respectful of the historic spots that give Chicago character. We have a legitimate study that will save public funds, that will protect the shoreline, that will maintain access. It is time to stop having to protect the point from misguided plans and finally start the work of preserving it.
We made a big pitch with the Promontory Point Conservancy and the city to have it landmarked, because buildings that are landmarked are held to a different standard and they're recognized as cultural treasures to the city of Chicago and to the nation. Alfred Caldwell, the designer, one of the designers of Promontory Point, was my professor twice. He talked about the importance of Promontory Point. One of our big messages was, hey, we have the Alfred Caldwell Lily Pond next to Lincoln Park Zoo, which many of us also spend a lot of time at, which is landmarked. Why not landmark the point? What's good enough for one side of town is certainly good enough for the other side of town.